Are your poinsettia's leaves turning yellow, then dropping off? It's a common issue, especially around this time of year. But don't worry, there's a reason for it and solutions to help. Today we'll uncover why this happens, explore the main causes, and most importantly, how to fix it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to keep your poinsettia vibrant and lush all season. So, what's behind these yellowing, falling leaves? It all comes down to stress factors like watering, light, and seasonal changes that affect how the poinsettia functions. Let's break down each cause and how to handle it. First, it's worth noting that poinsettias are sensitive to seasonal changes. As the plant ages, it naturally sheds leaves. It is perfectly normal for a poinsettia to lose a leaf or two from time to time. That's its way of getting rid of older or less functional leaves. But if it's losing them too quickly, it may be due to stress. Leaf drop in the poinsettia is a symptom of stress. The plant is not happy and shows its displeasure by dropping leaves. Usually it's the lower leaves that are sacrificed first. They turn yellow and they fall off. Let's take a closer look at the common culprits. Just a few minutes in temperatures below 10 degrees can cause poinsettia leaves or bracts to drop. Avoid placing the plant on a cold seat in a chilly car. Instead, warm up your car beforehand. Keep this in mind when purchasing a new poinsettia. And be sure to remove its wrapping as soon as you get home. Never place in doorways. Try to place where it doesn't get direct hot or cold airflow. If you find your poinsettia wilting, with its leaves and bracts drooping limply like sun-wilted lettuce, and the soil feels dry to the touch, it's a clear sign of underwatering. Typically, the leaves regain firmness after a good watering, but a few days later, the lower leaves may start to yellow and fall off. Improper watering is often the primary cause of leaf drop in poinsettias. Both overwatering and underwatering stress the plant, leading to yellow leaves that eventually fall off. If your poinsettia soil feels dry and its leaves have wilted, water it immediately to try to revive it. Once it recovers, make sure to water it properly to prevent this from happening again. Whenever the soil feels dry, water thoroughly until excess water flows into the saucer. To ensure the plant has absorbed enough water, allow it to sit in the saucer for 15 to 20 minutes before draining any remaining water. Water only when the top inch of soil is dry to the touch. Make sure your pot has drainage holes, as standing water can cause root rot, making leaves turn yellow and fall. Remember, a poinsettia won't adapt to a set watering schedule. The common rule once in a week routine isn't reliable, as it often leads to under or overwatering. A poinsettia will respond to overwatering much like it does to underwatering. Its leaves wilt and eventually drop. This happens because when the potting mix stays too wet for too long, the roots start to rot from lack of oxygen. Even though water is plentiful, the damaged roots cannot absorb it, causing the leaves to wilt. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to revive a poinsettia with root rot, as rot spreads from decayed roots to healthy ones. You can try pruning dead roots and spray 3% hydrogen peroxide and repot in fresh soil. Poinsettias are sensitive to temperature changes, especially cold drafts or hot air from heaters. A stable environment helps maintain its health. An unhappy poinsettia will begin to shed its leaves. The ideal temperature range for a poinsettia is between 15 degrees and 25 degrees. If the temperature falls outside this range, especially for an extended time, it's best to relocate the plant to a more suitable environment. Poinsettias need bright indirect light. Too little light can weaken the plant, causing yellowing leaves. A poinsettia can tolerate low light for 7 to 8 weeks before it starts losing its lower leaves. This makes it suitable for almost any spot during the holidays, even a dim corner. However, to keep it healthy until spring, it needs good light. After holidays, place your poinsettia near a sunny window to provide a few hours of sunlight daily. To prevent leaf drop, place your poinsettia where it can get indirect sunlight without exposure to sudden temperature changes. By taking these steps, you can help prevent yellowing leaves and keep your poinsettia lush and colorful. Remember, proper watering, stable light and temperature, and balanced nutrients are key to a healthy poinsettia. Hope you liked the info. Subscribe if you want to learn more about houseplant care.